We got 3 whiskeys from Mainland Whisky, a local BC whiskey distillery. I just said whiskey so many times.
What? Ooh. Who could this be?
Who's that?
Hey!
It's Donny Whisky.
I heard you were reviewing some Mainland Whisky.
Holy smokes, he's
you
here.
heard right.
I've been calling you outside for the last 15 minutes.
I don't think you have my number, man.
Okay, that's probably why nobody picked up. There was an older lady named Lucita. She didn't know anything about you. So what's going on? Can I be a guide? Can I just drink with you?
Yeah, we got some Mainland Whiskey you want to come and
we've
have
got
some
the
with us.
Kazoo. We got Kazoo barrel proof.
Oh.
And you got the brand new Stereotype Sour Mash Whisky.
Ooh, I'm excited for that.
It's very southern. A little more aggressive, but we just released yesterday, so I haven't really delved into it yet.
All right,
Cool.
well, come on
Let's
behind
do
the
it.
bar.
Come on behind the bar.
You
Thanks,
go in
guys.
the middle here.
Ah,
Some water for you.
what? What's that? Okay.
Okay.
All right,
How do we start?
How do we start?
We were just
Sorry.
doing our intro here.
Max.
Jenna.
Donnie,
Donnie.
do we do intros first?
We got Donnie here from Mainland Whiskey, and we're gonna talk about some of their Kazoo whiskeys and then their brand new Stereotype whiskey as well.
Awesome.
I'm Jenna.
Max.
And Donnie.
Yeah. And this is the SOV Whiskey channel.
Woo! It's good to be here.
Well, should we start with Kazoo?
Let's start with Kazoo.
All right.
Open it up. Okay, Kazoo is very, very, very interesting. So basically, it's a single barrel Canadian whiskey. We fill up a barrel, and then after 3.5 years, we take it out.
That sounds like whiskey to me.
Okay, so it's kind of has everything we do is a little bit more American style. Steve, my best friend, he used to live in Texas. He grew up in Texas. Oh, this is mine?
He's your best friend, hey?
Well, I think he is.
Does Steve think so?
Well, sometimes. Sometimes he locks the door on me, but whatever.
Okay.
You know? Whatever, let's not talk about Steve anymore. Let's talk about this whiskey,
All
okay?
right, so what do we got going on here?
80% corn,
80% corn.
20% malted barley.
Nice.
And one thing that's really unique about most of our whiskeys is they're aged in BC Okanagan wine barrels. Right?
Didn't know that.
They are. So we've kind of created a process where we can open up the barrel, we run the staves through a bandsaw, we remove all of the stained wine underneath this fresh oak, we put it back together, and then we set it on fire in our parking lot.
Do you set it on fire? Or?
I've helped.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I usually I'm allowed to hold the hose. Right?
That's smart.
Yeah. So this is actually 3.5 years. It's 43.7%.
Nice.
Oh my
You
God.
definitely get the wine influence.
Oh, you think
Very
so?
nice. Yeah.
Oh, I just
That's nice corn whiskey.
yes. I get a lot of southern.
Yeah.
I get a lot of apple, cherry.
Wow.
Oh my God, so Siberian tigers, it's like they're nibbling at your ears.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I would say this is kind of up the alley of a bourbon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Some characteristics of a bourbon. I think you're right, there is a very small amount of
Little.
citrus, winey kind of thing going
A
on.
fruitiness. It's very nice.
It's very fruity,
pleasant.
very cherry kind of
Yeah.
right? I think we do our best to get rid of all of the wine before we actually char the barrels. The barrels are actually charred for about 40 seconds.
Nice.
So that's about what, char 8, something like that?
Yeah, that's really long.
It's a long time.
Oh.
Have you ever lost a whole barrel? Have you ever just like had it set on fire and it's just gone?
No.
No?
Oh, good.
No, never.
That's good.
No.
That-
Thank God.
That you guys are able to take
Yeah.
apart and reassemble barrels is extremely impressive. Like, that's a lot of work.
Well, it's funny because it took the first time we did it probably took about 2 days.
Okay, yeah.
And the last time we do it now, so we do it probably like once a week,
Yep.
it takes us about 2 hours.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
cool.
So
Very
we're
cool.
saving quite a bit of money by doing that, and I think it's very interesting to be able to take barrels that have already been used by another BC company and repurpose them. Right?
Yeah.
So obviously it's kind of environmentally happy, but it's also economical
Totally.
because we can get barrels for really cheap, right?
And what part do you play in the whiskey making?
I'm kind of like a spiritual advisor.
Oh, the spirits.
My background is grain numerology. I come from the island of Quanta. My mother was a school teacher. Specialized. She taught paganism. My father was a farmer. Also specialized. He milked gerbils.
This is how you've come to your skills.
I grew up on the island of Quanta, very close to nature. I decided to get into grain.
Great.
So I became a grain numerologist. Yeah.
And you're the
Okay.
idea man as well.
Of course,
Yeah.
right? So day 1, 1 grain. Day 2, 2 grains. Day 3, 4 grains. Sorry, day 3, 4 grains. Day 4, 8 grains. After a year,
goodness.
you're a millionaire.
After a month, you're a millionaire.
Could be. I'm bad at math, though.
As a numerologist?
It's more art.
Fair.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
I think this is delicious.
Beautiful.
And, okay, beautiful.
Yeah,
All right.
totally.
All right.
Totally
Any
get
notes? Any other things?
I totally agree with your apple, and I think that there's an interesting amount of spice considering that it's barley and corn, which are not generally your spiciest grains. And it's like that's pretty cool.
There's some white pepper in there, isn't there? Ooh, tickles the tongue.
Some nice baking spice in there for sure.
I love baking spice.
Yeah.
You bake?
I've dabbled in baking, yes.
Oh, what's your favorite thing to bake?
Maybe like cakes.
Cakes.
Oh,
Yeah.
what kind of cakes?
Like chocolate.
You like chocolate cake?
Yeah.
Unique.
All right, let's
What's
try.
next?
Try this. Okay, so this is the barrel strength Kazoo. Okay, so basically we had 1 barrel and we did 43.7% because we tested from 40 to 50. This went in, so all of our whiskeys go in at 65% because in the South, that's the legal law. You can't actually put a whiskey in a barrel at more than 65%. Okay? So this went in a barrel at 65%. 3.5 years later, it came out at 61%. It's barely filtered. It's not chill filtered. It's the same. It's 80% corn, 20% malted barley, all BC grain, obviously, because it's craft. And it came out 3.5 years later at 61.5%.
Tell us about the name, Kazoo.
Kazoo!
Yeah. Why Kazoo?
Okay. This whiskey's fun to drink. Kazoos are fun to play.
This guy gets it.
Okay. I actually, thank you for bringing that up, Jack.
Yes.
I actually have a gift for you guys.
Goodness.
Somewhere.
What could it be?
It's a kazoo!
Oh my goodness!
One for
Hooray!
you.
Oh my god.
Well, we gotta
for
pop
you.
these out first. Which
Which
Okay, so you,
side?
I think it's the narrow end.
no, it's not.
It's not.
No,
Okay.
it's the fat end.
How dare you, man?
Okay, so you're not blowing into it, right?
You're talking.
Okay. you're humming, right? Like. Come on. That's like the McDonald's song.
All right. Well, let's try some
Barrel strength.
barrel strength Kazoo.
I'm loving it. Okay, so I would say, like the normal Kazoo, everything's condensed. Right? 61.5%, it's just condensed. Instead of apples, it's candied apples. Right? You still get the caramel, you still get the cherry, you still get... Oh my god, it's like a raccoon on your back porch. You're fighting it off with a broom. Oh my god.
Lots more cherry in
Aggressive.
this one.
It's a little more aggressive.
Cherries
Lots
come
more
out.
caramel too.
Yeah. This is delicious. Yeah. The spice,
Very nice.
the spice from this comes out way more. The apples are still there, but the cherries really start to shine here.
Nice silky mouthfeel to
Yeah.
it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, same level of char as well. It's like a char 7, 8 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Deep.
So are these French oak then instead of American oak?
American. Yeah, American. Red wine was the beginning. We made sure they were American oak. We are trying to figure out the French oak right now. See, we played around with Hungarian oak, French oak, and American oak, but we are testing French oak right now.
Cool.
So we'll see.
Very cool.
It's kind of fun in the land of whiskey. You don't know what the hell's going to happen until it happens.
Exactly.
Right?
All right.
All right,
So now,
last one.
Last one.
Stereotype, the new
Oh,
release.
baby.
Brand new?
This came out Saturday.
Wow.
That's right.
Thank you for bringing it. That's amazing, Donnie.
No problem. I thought, you guys appreciate good things, and this is a good thing. Okay, so basically the label, it's called Stereotype. We like music. I like acid jazz.
Yep.
Sour Mash is kind of like a sour representation of a normal jazz and normal music, so we kind of like jazzed it up, or acid, kind of like a, I don't know, it's on drugs.
Yeah.
It's on drugs,
Like the
basically.
label,
Is this
it's
mine?
very psychedelic.
That was mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys know what a sour mash is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We decided we really like sour mashes. It's a great way to create kind of a new whiskey through things around you. And that's why we did it. So This is 50%. It's 100 proof. It's a little more aggressive.
Nice.
It's 3 years old. One thing that I thought was really cool is look at the difference in color.
Yeah, it's very dark.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like red.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And this, I believe, is the only BC sour mash that we're aware of right now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anyone do it.
Nope. We're the only ones.
Very cool.
Mainland Whisky.
Yeah, is the mash bill still 80-20 corn barley?
80-20 corn barley.
Delicious.
Yeah.
How long was this aged for, this one?
3 years.
3 years.
Sorry, 3 years. It's kind of like you're kissing a bear.
Yeah.
But not just with your lips.
No.
With your tongue, your whole mouth, and a little bit of the teeth cuts into your lips a little bit.
Yeah.
But it stays in the palate.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there, right?
Yeah, this is like, this tastes like a lot more like what you might imagine for the American corn whiskey. The spice is a little bit chill.
Lots of like green notes, like herbs, sort of herbaceous.
Yeah, it is herbaceous.
Yeah, definitely some of that tang for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, there's tang. And it's funny, this tastes less sour than when it came out as a white whiskey, right? But it was actually quite sour. And we're like, we did it. But then the barrel mellowed it out quite a bit, right? Gave it a little massage, if you will.
That makes sense.
So now it's really kind of, you can still taste it a little bit, but not as much as you used to, right? So, yeah, there you go.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. It's very unique for BC.
Yeah, like that's a nice thing. It's especially as we're all not forced, but we all have to use the same grains so often that to find something that's really unique with a new process is a really a nice treat in the whiskey business.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of kind of Texas influence and something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or Southern influence, even Kentucky and Tennessee. Tennessee, obviously, the Sour Mash.
Tennessee.
And so just using some of history, our history, Steve's history, to make something special, right?
Nice.
For someone who doesn't generally drink that kind of whiskeys. It's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Like riding a unicorn.
It was nice
in the desert.
Nice of you to offer Steve some little tidbits here and there.
Yeah. He could be hard to deal with sometimes, but you know what? He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
What would he do without you, though?
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing.
Hear that, Steve? So anything new going on with you guys? What's going on?
Just making whiskey, living the dream.
Yeah? Well, cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Thanks
Cheers.
for having me.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
I tell you, this has been the highlight of my day.
Yeah.
Well, this is a real pleasure. This is
great.
tons of fun.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh
where can people buy this?
Yeah, where can people get these delicious whiskeys?
Well, it just came out. So the Kazoo can be found at many private liquor stores across BC. You can come to our lounge at 32nd and 189th in South Surrey.
Which we mean to do.
Yeah. Where are you guys? Come on.
We really
get
should be
there.
down
We'll
there.
get
You'll get there. I know.
It's a far drive.
It is a far drive. It's like an hour away, for God's sakes. It's
true.
God, my
It's
ass
true.
hurts from driving so far. Let's be honest, I took the bus. Okay. Online, too. You can get it online.
That's a good idea.
Sour Mash, online. Come on over. This will soon be at liquor stores. Yeah.
Yeah, that online
Sour
option's
Mash.
great because Donnie gets all the money.
Absolutely. Maybe I'll leave these 3 bottles here. We'll trade.
Oh, we can do that. We can do that.
And you can come to Sons of Vancouver. You can try some Mainland Whiskey.
That's a
That's
great
a
And
great
then you can
idea.
come to Mainland Whiskey and try some Sons of Vancouver.
Oh.
Okay?
Great
I
idea.
like that idea.
Okay. Maybe one day we'll do a collab of some sort.
All right.
Okay.
Cheers, Donnie. Thanks for
Cheers.
coming.
Thank you.
All right.
Peace be with you.